Alright, we've got another Dark Souls bingo. This time Dark Souls 3. And to be honest, we're both a little out of practice for Dark Souls 3.
True, true.
So we've kind of set our objectives. We've kind of avoided putting end game objectives in to help
Yeah.
us out a little bit.
We've been a little busy practicing like Dark Souls 2 race and uh you know, editing other video concepts and stuff. So we didn't really get to revisit Dark Souls 3 before recording this video. So
We can definitely come back to this game and do a
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
in-depth bingo.
we this is just kind of because we wanted to do it and get it out there, but just fair warning.
We might not be on our A games.
This might be a little bit more of a rough bingo video than most because I would say I'm gonna throw up a graph right now in terms of like our experience with each of the Dark Souls
Oh, I see.
games.
It's just a downward trend for both of us.
Yeah. Our goal with this one is we are both shooting for a bingo. We have non-lockout rules, but we are going to set it up where we can't do the same line, the same like row. So we're gonna have to declare which one we're doing first. So yeah, let's go ahead.
With
and
that being
reveal.
said, yeah.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
I can deal with 1 get 25, but 2?
Yeah, that's pretty rough, especially when they're in stats that like you don't want to use.
Like, Faith I can use if I'm a Pyromancer. Like, it scales with Faith. But
Right.
Attunement? No. That's not really helpful. How much Attunement do I start with? Bruh, Attunement is not a stat. Oh, wait, yes it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes it is.
What are you talking about?
It's just not where it usually is. Like, Attunement's usually down with Intelligence and Faith. I'm going for row 1. Yeah, row 1 is what I'm going with.
Okay.
In which case, I am using a Pyromancer because I start with good Attunement and good Faith. I think the hardest for me is going to be getting those 2 stats to level 25.
So like I think column 1 is faster than what I was gonna go for, but it goes against my objective of wanting to pick something that I can do pretty easily without having to look stuff up. Because I don't know where a halberd / spear is. I don't know where a soul of a nameless soldier is.
Alright.
Like, so I'm gonna avoid that one, even if I think it's faster. Because I think it's fastest, but I don't think it's fastest for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what? I'm going for row 4. You said row 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for row 4.
So, 25 luck. And you gotta kill Abyss Watchers, find a Miracle Tome.
So we actually, our
Okay.
ending point, I think, is both at the same point in the game, but we're going down different branching paths when we get to that point.
Yes. Am I going on 1?
Yeah, I mean, it worked out last time with load times and stuff.
Dang, I'm gonna have longer loading screens. That's okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Should probably have gone earlier. Because you got the load times.
Well, I'll tell you, my game is loading right now.
Oh, I'm loaded in.
As am I. Looky there. Okay. Is it worth it to kill these enemies? I don't know.
Probably not.
What class you go with?
Pyromancer.
Oh. Yes, yes, yes.
Start with Attunement, and my Faith investment is not for nothing.
True. Alright. I need to figure out where a Miracle Tome is.
Oh.
But I think I know there's one pretty quickly. I'm just gonna have to look it up once I get to Firelink.
I know where 1 is, and I wouldn't classify it as quick. So I don't know which one you're thinking of.
wonder if I beat Gundyr before you just because I know how to parry him.
Probably. Oh, I did my patented accidental kick.
I say as I mess up the parry on him. Oh wow, I went too early. Okay, I am super out of practice. Come on. What? He went over me. I tried to parry his attack and his halberd went over me. Thank you. Oh my god. I messed up so many times.
How many times do you have to parry him?
Well, I can parry him twice in his normal form,
Oh,
and then he goes
right.
into his enraged form.
Not parryable, I assume.
I've never really tried it, but I don't know if you can parry his attacks with his, like, snake arm.
Yeah, probably not.
I hate to lock on in this form.
Okay,
It's so high.
I beat him.
Yeah, you beat him for me because I messed up.
Because I can just
Several
throw
times.
fireballs at him.
Yeah. Okay, he's down. I was messing up those parries super hard. Like I said, very out of practice with this game.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, sorry. Just expelling a demon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up real quick.
You're gonna have to what? Oh, look it
Look
up.
this up.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I think I'm gonna have to switch my monitor screen over and whatnot because I'm capturing the bingo board, so I
Oh,
can't like look it up on my window I have open. Do I invest everything into luck right now? I can only get 3 levels. I don't think so. I think I'd go strength to make things faster. And I do luck later.
okay. So making my axe a fire axe gets rid of the scaling, which means it doesn't really matter that I'm not putting anything into strength and dex.
Right. Okay, people, stay with me. I have to look this up now because we kind of made it a rule that we can't look things up beforehand. Okay, so I need to find a
Oh, I just
halberd?
realized this means I have to kill Crystal Sage,
Yes.
which is just one of those bosses that is not really that hard, but for some reason is really hard to me.
I see why you wanted halberd now.
What? Oh, is there a halberd right there?
No.
No? Okay. Is it because it's in the shop?
Yeah.
Well, there's also one on the Wall of Lothric area.
I'm gonna have to watch a video location for this.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it's talking about.
Come on, dragon. Breathe down here. Clear my path.
Ah.
What were you looking for? The tome?
Yeah.
I have no idea where that is.
Yeah. That shouldn't be bad. Okay. I wasted a little bit of time, but I think I'm gonna be good now.
Come on. Let me get the bonfire.
Okay, well. Okay, so Kill Abyss Watchers is gonna be my last one. Or get 25 luck, I guess, could also be my last one.
Right. When's the last time you killed Abyss Watchers?
A while. They'll be tough. Like, I highly doubt I'll do them first try or whatever.
Do I upgrade my Pyromancy Flame or my axe?
I don't know. That's a you question.
Oh, wait. I don't know how you upgrade your Pyromancy Flame, so I guess it's the axe.
Well, you upgrade it with a Pyromancer.
Oh. Is that like a no item thing?
That's a Fire Seeds, I believe.
Are you sure?
That might be a Dark Souls 2
I think that's a Dark Souls 2 thing.
I don't know.
Our inexperience is showing, I
Actually,
would believe.
why are you not moving when I'm rolling into you? I just praised Dark Souls. Oh, you know what? Man, I'm dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
I totally... I forgot so much about this game. I should go and get this.
No. I need this. I need this. I totally didn't know that was there. Oh, it dropped a raw gem. Thanks.
There we go.
Thanks, Titanite Beetle.
I'm going for speed so much that I'm not picking up the good items that I can get.
Oh.
Oh, there's a soul of a deserted corpse.
Soul on a deserted corpse, I think.
No, it's of.
Oh.
I mean, it is on a deserted corpse, but
I really thought it was... Nope, you're right.
come on, sir.
Alrighty.
I'm wondering if I, like, make up more time on you because I am more experienced with, like, running through areas.
Yeah, I would say that's probably likely.
Can I please light this bonfire? Please. What is stopping me from lighting this bonfire right now? Thank you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You fighting Vort?
No.
No?
Bro. Do not kill me. Thank you. How are you alive? Okay, I'm gonna have to not fight for it right now. I have to, like, open up the shortcut and come back. I have no healing. I ran in and grabbed the Estus shard, is why. I'm not there yet. What?
Well, I died.
How?
I dropped down by the, like, winged knight, and I wasn't healing because I was trying to get away from him before I healed, and he just, like, clipped me with his halberd.
You do have a big halberd.
I thought I was out of range for him to attack me. Because I was trying to preserve Estus, so I didn't want to heal until after the drop.
Right. Now I'm going to fight Vort.
Do I have an Ember? No. I don't remember anything about this game.
You don't remember how embers work?
No, I didn't know if, like, you have one at this point or
Oh.
not. Like, I don't remember if Scudder drops one for you, or, like, I know he embers you when you kill him, but I was just going to use that to heal instead of using 2 of my Estus, but whatever. I can beat Vort with... Vort? I can beat Vort with 1 Estus.
Yeah. Go for it.
In my practice, I beat him on half health with no Estus, so...
That's true.
It's pretty, telegraphed attacks.
Are you fighting him right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just starting the fight.
To be fair, I didn't go and get the banner first, so...
Oh, I didn't either.
Oh, good. I thought you did. Ow.
Oh.
You would roll
That
back
thrust
into
is
me.
pretty fast, though. Okay. 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 I might die.
Oh, I got frostbitten? How? What? That worked. Do I have more bones? I don't remember anything about this. I'm also trying to use the bumpers to go through the menu, which is not something you can do in this game.
Ah.
Everyone just saw me hit the same menu option 3 times in a row because I was hitting
Oh.
RBA, B, RBA, B, RBA, B.
I died.
I know. Somebody didn't practice VOD enough.
No, because I beat him on my first try when I was practicing.
Well, I'm also using the same class I practiced with, so... What's over here? I'm totally just doing a suicide mission. Oh, there's nothing. It's just a knight. I totally thought there was an item over here.
Oh, I don't know where
Okay.
he went.
Or?
No.
Just disappeared?
No, no, no. This... You'll understand when you go to edit the video.
Okay.
This undead looked like he dropped onto this elevator, but then he wasn't there when the elevator came up.
He just disappeared.
I think he fell through it.
Okay. 25 luck is something. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at it now, and I'm kind of thinking, like, that might honestly be even more insane than Kill Abyss Watchers. I didn't hit use selected.
Yeah, you're really sacrificing a lot of levels for basically nothing. Okay.
Ashen 1.
Risking that ember. Just kind of hoping I can actually beat him this time, otherwise that was a huge waste of an ember.
I totally forgot weapon arts were a thing in this until just now.
You're being so nice for it. Like, way too nice.
Oh my god.
What?
The levels, man.
Yeah.
I have 11 more levels of luck to go. I better be good at Abyss Watchers, because oh my god. Like, it's not like it would be hard if this was just like normal, like if I was trying to do a bingo board by myself per se,
Yeah.
but like, with it being a race, it definitely is worse.
Oh no.
Is this worth it? Maybe. It's like 400 souls.
Are you serious? Kill, please.
Well, I can at least rest easy knowing that I'm ahead of you, and that Kill Abyss Watchers is, I think, faster than Kill Deacons in terms of the time it takes to get there.
Yes.
So, even if luck ends up taking me an absurd amount of time,
Yeah, I'm getting
I'll
a
only
little
really-
worried.
like, I guess I'll just have to go to Wolnir and then get his souls and get to 25 luck, so
I gotta
like
get...
my run.
I feel like I'm really screwed over by having 2 level 25s. Now that we actually get going.
I saw that you marked find an Estus shard, but like, I'm not even like marking objectives that I get
Yeah.
that aren't on my row. Oh, you have to knock this down. That's a small leather shield. It's not even worth it. Okay, I got pine resins now. Let's see if I can get through this area sprinting through. Should be able to.
Settlement?
I don't know. I almost wonder if I go and kill Curse Rotted Greatwood just to get extra level ups before.
Yeah.
Because I know it would take time, but it would also be useful to get my luck level ups out of the way so I can start investing back into strength for fighting Abyss Watchers. Ow.
I don't know what you are. Soul. Okay, souls are always going to be worth it. If I go and grab them.
True. I mean, you got 2 level 25 objectives.
Yeah, I'm at, I think, 16 and... No, I'm at 19 and 12, I think.
Okay. This area is quite fun to run through.
Are you talking about the settlement? Or what?
What's the settlement?
The, like, village?
No. I'm talking about the area before the giant lift.
Oh, yeah, that's awful.
Hey, what's up, Siegward? I always forget which one's Siegward and Siegmeyer.
Siegward, I think.
I think Siegmeyer's from Dark Souls 1, Siegward is Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to save him, because 2 of those boys followed me and they fell on his head.
Oh.
I don't need to go up to the demon. I mean, I guess there's Flynn's ring.
Yeah. Go for that.
Could be useful, I don't know. Oh boy, it's so much fun having iframes
Oh
when I
my
open doors
God.
again.
I love the slippery edges in Dark Souls.
You fall off.
Yeah.
Just debating going back for a second. Get 25 luck, man. That's like stupid far away.
Oh my...
Ow. Okay, forgot about these dudes. Okay. Not loving the Crow Boys. I'm nervous about Abyss Watchers.
Like, not being able to beat them.
Yeah. Just being severely out of practice for them.
Can you... I assume you can parry them, though.
I don't... I mean, I think you can, yes, but, like, I've never really practiced.
Oh.
Like, not as much as, like, Gundyr or anything. Like we've stated already, knowledge... not even just knowledge, but just, like, playtime in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I died to fall damage.
Thank God.
I really didn't think that fall killed me. Stop. If I lose that 1,000 souls, I'm gonna be mad.
I already lost 1,000. Come on, move. Move.
Stop. Where are you at?
I'm just running through that area that you said was really annoying.
Ah. I think doing a jumping heavy attack does more damage than a regular plunging attack. Maybe not.
Move, Siegmeyer. Oh no. Get off.
Ow. I gotta say, combat in this game feels pretty satisfying.
It does.
I like that, like, things don't have, like, any poise.
Including you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm running past you. And I'm gonna hope I can make it to this bonfire. Yeah, because you guys can all sprout your wings. Okay. Hello, husband. And, oh my god.
You good?
My voice. I had to remember that, Jake is a female in this game.
Ah.
And thus Henri is a male. Because I was about to call her my wife. Okay, so this is... Ah, I see.
Wait, I made a wrong turn.
I don't know if I've ever gotten this tome. Why is this dog pregnant?
I just realized I didn't get the whip. Oh well. Not like I can't just warp back.
Where's the whip at?
Undead settlement.
Oh, you said that, I just didn't remember.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put on Morn's ring, even though I'm not using any miracles.
Okay, why?
Because you have 4 ring slots, and I have... It's my only ring.
Okay. Doesn't it like weigh you down a little bit though?
Probably.
Okay.
But like, by how much? 0.7?
Okay.
I don't know. Here. Take my helmet off. Now I think I'm half carry weight, which makes me faster, I think. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game, man.
Let's see.
I might have to explore the swamp just to, like, get enough souls to get to 25 luck.
Right. I am at 23 faith. Oh, I didn't even use a Vortex soul though. Wait, yes I did.
What am I doing? Hello.
Crystal Sage. Crystal Sage.
Oh my god, this was the worst idea.
What?
I just went back and got 2 more levels in luck.
What are you?
We're at 16, baby.
Well, I'm a lot closer to getting my 25 faith than you are to getting your luck.
I'm now scared for Abyss Watchers because I'm going in with basically a, like, base character.
Are you drawing them right now?
Well, I'm going that way. Okay, I just died again. God damn it. I'm not like fighting them right now, but I am going that direction. I'm still gonna have to go through the swamp and stuff.
Right.
So, but right now my character is essentially a base warrior class with 3 extra levels in strength and then just everything else in luck.
What does luck actually do besides
Increases item discovery.
item discovery?
I think that's it.
Oh. Big yikes. I
Yeah.
I get an extra boss on the way to Deacons as opposed to Abyss Watchers.
Right.
Now, it is a
I mean,
boss that
I
I
could go and
struggle a
fight
lot
Crystal
with.
Sage.
I wouldn't be surprised if I died to Crystal Sage like several times.
I mean, I could go and kill Crystal Sage. It's like right there. In fact, I think I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Just because this should be quick.
Oh, that is not as much damage as I was hoping to do in one cycle.
Oh, wow. I wasn't sure what that Crystal Lizard gave me. But that was not useful.
Okay. And I'm not good at Crystal Sage. I didn't even make it to a second phase.
Oh, you're already fighting him?
Yeah. He just like... What? I thought he was basically supposed to
I guess
just
I did die.
let you combo him and then he teleports away. But sometimes he just stays put, and I'm not expecting him to stay put and keep attacking me. So I'm being like hyper aggressive, and then I'm caught off guard.
Right.
So,
Oh, gosh. Come on.
So that's on me. So I need to be war crying too.
Yeah, I'm not using my weapon arts. I don't know why. I just legitimately forget that they exist in this game. Oh, hello.
I hate this boss so much.
Frame drops.
You can have like 3 spells out at once that can hit you.
Yeah. He kind of sucks.
And that's with one of him.
Are you doing the multiple copies thing? No? Not yet? Nope. Nope, now he is. He decided to come back just to taunt me and then go back down and do it.
This boss is going to be the reason I lose. Because I've just never been good at this boss.
That's fair. I only have him at half health. I mean, he hasn't hit me yet, but...
Stop doing the slow moving ones.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Okay, that was a lot of
Stop,
damage.
stop.
At least.
Okay. Now I have no more Estus. Aw, sick.
I'd love to be able to get more damage on you before you
I found the right
do
one
the
right
second
away.
phase. Nice. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna ember this.
Oh, come on. Don't die. Don't die.
Oh.
I'm also embering. Whew. I thought I was gonna die, for real. I mean, I still could.
This boss is so freaking stressful.
Very much is. Oh, that's the Crystal Rain, isn't it?
I'm out of Estus, and he's only at like half, and now I'm... Okay, well, I'm gonna lose.
I died. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I did like the same thing you did. I just kind of thought like
I can't
he was
get hit
close to death
at
and-
all.
Oh.
I don't even know what hit me there.
I don't even know if he gives a lot of souls for this to be like worth it.
I guess I should probably have an extra heal rather than a Ashen Flask for this fight.
Yeah, I also haven't changed my allotment, which doesn't make sense. Ow. That was a dumb death. I literally almost had him killed, but I just, like, had no heal. Dude. That's the dumbest spell of his.
Which one?
The, like, crystal rain, where he, like, shoots it up in the sky, and it just comes roaring down on you. Okay. Good attempt so far. I've hit him, like, twice, and I have used 2 Estus. I might need to go back to Firelink Shrine just because I don't know why I didn't do the thing I could have very easily done to get the Silver Serpent Ring.
Isn't that like 20,000 souls though?
No?
Or is it 2,000? You have to buy a key.
You don't have to.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
And there's also an Undead Bone Shard up there too. I think.
Oh, thank you for doing your slow-moving projectiles.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back and do that.
Dude, I feel like these should expire at some point, not just infinitely
The
come
slow
after you.
ones?
Right.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Like, make them hit a wall? That just takes forever.
Brother.
Oh my god.
He's not teleporting away. He grabbed me. He killed me with a grab.
A grab? He has a grab?
He has like a... I guess he can stab you with his rapier, and I've never seen it.
I think I just dodged that. But I think I know what you're talking about, actually.
I've literally never seen it. Okay, well, I'm going back. 'cause
Why?
I don't want this to not be worth my time.
The homing crystals, if you're like right up against him, sometimes don't hit you. I feel like most of the time they don't hit you, but they hit me that time.
Man. I hope y'all were ready for us to just fail miserably to Crystal Sage.
Such a stupid boss.
Okay. Hopefully I can get this really quick. I might just be jumping against a tree for a while.
Yes, please do your slow-moving projectile. Love it. Oh my god, another one! And another one! Any more?
Can we get a 4th?
Yo, we can actually.
Yes. Let's go.
Why are you still
Brother.
attacking? What?
That's what just happened to me. He was just going, like, forever.
I guess
I was
can
waiting for him to teleport away.
still hit you here. I just did like a third health on one cycle. So that's pretty cool, I guess.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to cry. Just go up the tree. Thank you.
Hey, he's at half. I don't have any embers.
Oh, there's the Homeward Bones I wanted.
I hate that music swell. You are the real
What's up?
one. No.
What's up, Pickle Pea Pumper Rump? Never mind. There's an Estus Flask Shard, not a Undead Bone Shard.
Alright, that was
was
a
wrong.
little rough. I still have 2 Estus though, somehow. I did the first phase very cleanly, so that helps.
If you beat him here, you are pretty decently far ahead of me. 'Cause I went all the way back. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking to you.
Oh my
I like-
god, I can't believe I'm alive.
I forget who does what in this game.
What do you mean?
Like, I forget you have to go to Andre to do extra Estus.
Oh
and
my
lot
god,
Estus.
I got him.
Okay, well,
I ran to the right one immediately.
You know what I'm talking about though? Like
Yeah, yeah, I know.
It's a little weird. You
Weird
gotta
that Andre does the Estus.
yeah. You think it would be the Firekeeper?
Right. Yes, Twinkling Titanite.
Okay, I have to beat him now. I'm hoping with the Silver Serpent Ring that it'll at least be worth it level-wise.
Where's this bonfire? Right after. Oh,
Because if he gives me enough levels to make it
that's
like
right here.
worthwhile, then I might be able to finish on Abyss Watchers just by using their levels to get 25 luck. It's kind of what I'm hoping for right now.
Let's see. I'm gonna go get those ashes to be able to buy Titanite shards. 25 faith, done.
I'm kind of worried about Abyss Watchers with how little damage it feels like I'm doing to Crystal Sage. Okay. Hi.
Get me to the halfway fortress? Nah, Crucifixion Woods.
I'm dumb. You sure you don't want to go for a column 5 instead? You already got 2 in column 5.
Kill a Sullivan Beast and get 25 luck.
Just saying, could be fun.
For you?
Yeah. For anybody.
Are you anything useful? No, I think you're the Golden Falcon Shield.
Funnily enough,
Nope.
I think I am struggling with Crystal Sage more than you.
That's shocking.
Where are my souls? I want my souls.
Oh, there's nothing over here. These guys follow me down. Oh, no, they fall down. Thanks.
I think you're gonna be over here. Oh, close.
It's worth it to kill this other NPC for souls. Seemed like that one gave me like 2,500.
I wonder if he picks where he spawns based on where you're standing.
I think it does. I think you can manipulate that.
No, like I know, but I'm wondering when it like chooses where he's spawning.
Oh, right.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't been hit by him yet because I'm finding his spawn locations right away.
There you go.
God, I wish I could get just one more attack in. Here we go, second stage. Right? No? Is he gonna spawn one more time and then start his second phase? Yeah, he likes to do that. I don't know why. He likes to come back up in one spot and then go back down and start it. I just realized something that
That
I've
was
never
not
realized
worth
with this fight before.
What?
The real one has like a purple swirl around him when he spawns in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Huh. I've just kind of always gone about it by like attacking the whichever ones I see until I find the real one, just to like get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wait, what? I thought that one had the purple swirl.
I'm so glad I don't have to actually go through this area.
Come on. Stop. Okay, that was dumb.
Did you die again?
No.
Okay.
Not yet, at least. I am half tempted to use my Estus right now, even though I'm not missing a lot of health, just to
Right? He's scary.
guarantee my survival.
Does this swamp have to be the... Oh my god, I got invaded. The, like, deep water where you can only, like, fat roll? Where is the ladder? I went the wrong way to get to this area completely.
Bro, come on. He's one hit away.
Is this not the... Oh my god. That's not the building.
If I die... That's not the real one. Where's the real one? Okay, maybe I lied and I was just getting super lucky. I swear that one just had the purple swirl around him.
Oh my god, I can't homeward bone because I'm being invaded.
Okay. That was terrifying.
I know there's not deep like swamp water in this entire area. So where's the area where it's not? Okay, there's the ladder.
I may have been lying.
About?
The whole purple swirl thing. Because I swear I was seeing purple swirls on them and going and attacking them like near the end there.
Yeah.
And I would say that was worth it. It was 9,000 souls with the Silver Serpent Ring. Plus the 3,000 from the... Oh yeah, 21 luck now. I kill Abyss Watchers, I got 25 luck. Easy.
So, can I not rest since I have an invader in my world? I can't. What do I have to do? Just save quit?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't even know if you can save quit. You would have to like exit out of the app, I think.
Oh, he died. Probably
Okay.
from poison, I guess?
Is that free souls for you?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you. Oh, heck yeah, I got the cool armor set. I
Can-
forgot that was there.
Why do these Titanite beetles not ever have, like, shards?
Yeah, I know, right? Alright. You boys want to die? Because I'm cool with you dying.
Ooh, this is looking good. This is looking really good, actually.
Only one of them fell. Unfortunate.
I think now I'm gonna go get my whip and then get the pyromancer too.
What? What? He was using the ladder. What just happened? Okay.
Is
Okay,
what I
so
need. 4
now I'm going
and
to go
6.
to Firelink.
So I need 10
Again.
Titanite shards? It's 2, 4, and 6, I think. So I need 10. That seems like a ton, but okay.
I just wasted time.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go back to Firelink and put 2 levels into Strength, but you were talking about buying Titanite shards, and I was like, I should just save them for that
Ah.
instead.
Okay, I need 10 more levels for my attunement.
Although I have to remember how to get to those ashes,
Okay. So I'm going to...
because I don't really remember where the ladder's at.
Shoot, where's the whip? I think I know where the whip is.
It's crazy we're this far in the race and we have like next to nothing marked.
I know. We're about to start getting stuff, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally in the area that ends the run. Oh. Well, I mean... We did say it was non-lockout, so... You just kind of spooked me when you claimed my objective there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh
in
my
a game
God.
that we're like more comfortable with, we could do lockout bingo.
Yeah.
Because like I don't even know what I would pivot to right now. I guess in reality, if it was lockout and I knew it was lockout, I would have
Gone for that
just
harder.
gone straight for this instead of doing Crystal Sage first.
Right.
Ow. Dude, poison buildup is insane in this area.
Like, how long it lasts.
Yeah. Well, I'm dead, I think.
Good, good, good.
Yep, because they're blocking me in.
Now where?
That's
Oh,
so
where is
dumb.
this whip? Is this it? No, that's not it.
That
That's the
angers
fire
me.
clutch ring. Which
That
what does the
angers
fire
me.
clutch ring do actually? Is that useful for me?
It increases fire damage,
Okay,
but it
well,
increases your
that's all I'm
it
using.
increases your vulnerability to fire, I think.
Oh, what do you?
So you'll take more damage from fire, but you'll deal more damage with fire.
I think you're wrong about that, but whatever.
Am I? You can read the item description.
Nah, I'm running. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Increase fire attack, but compromises. I think it's all damage absorption.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Now, oh, where is this whip?
Well, that's quite the trade-off there.
I think, I think I have to go the other way.
I think these goats are my least favorite enemies in Dark Souls 3.
Goat? Oh yeah, I was
They're
complaining about
they're
them
so
a lot
fast.
last night.
They deal so much damage. Okay, can I get this bonfire here? I'm pretty sure I can.
I need to not spend a lot of time on
Yeah.
this whip.
Can I rest? Thank you. Very generous. Okay. The ladder
You are fire
is
bundles.
over this way? I think? God, it has been a hot minute since I've run through this swamp.
I think it's in here somewhere.
Yes, ladder. Undead bone shard will come in handy.
If it's not here, I just gotta look it up, I think. I probably should have done that to begin
Dude.
with.
I feel like I have to
Oh,
use
it's
the
right
bathroom
here.
again,
It's right
but
here.
we're so close that like I really can't afford it.
Right?
Did I kill Stray Demon?
Sure. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Okay.
You would love for me to kill Stray Demon.
I don't really care. Oh,
Sir.
okay.
Oh my goodness.
I died because I forgot to put Homer Bones in my
Ah,
hotbar. Oh well, that was only, what, 1,000 souls. I'm more upset about losing my Ember.
true.
But now I don't really have souls to do anything with the Pyromancer. I have, however much this gives me. 800. It's probably not enough to do anything. So, oh, you reinforce it with Titanite shards. Okay. Well, you don't even sell good spells. That was not really worth
Ashen
it.
1.
Okay. Need 10 more levels.
Ashen 1.
Stop. Wait. What are you doing, man?
I don't know. She says Ashen 1 like 9 times.
I'm really worried, actually, that deacons are not going to give me enough souls. I mean, I know the
For your
deacons
levels.
are not by themselves going to give me enough souls. I know that. I want to be close at least.
Okay. I think I can get +2. Yes. Perfect. Or +3. Or no, +2. I was reading the box. It was telling me to upgrade to +3, which means I'm +2. I think that's better than 2 levels in strength. I would imagine. How am I going here? I should have gone to the other bonfire. It's faster. Where I need to go. Oh. Well, I will tell you that you have the... Oh, I didn't use the undead bone shard. Ugh.
Nice. I have the...
You have the advantage of the fact that I really don't think I'm going to beat Abyss Watchers first try. I have no idea how long Abyss Watchers are going to end up taking me.
Well... the cathedral is a really big frickin' area.
I know. Ow, ow. I hate these dudes.
Dude, fight me.
I forgot they could damage each other. Okay.
This is not worth it. I'm still doing it.
Okay. Oh, it was still queued up? What? That's crazy. That's actually wild.
What?
I went to use a homeward bone because it also wasn't in my hotbar, it was in my inventory. I was trying to use it to go back to the shrine bonfire so I could burn the undead bone shard and escape those
Right.
those giant goat dudes with the staves. But he like hit me while I was using it, and so I was trying to like roll to dodge attacks, and I was going to use it again, but somehow like the homeward bone was still queued up.
Ah.
So like when I finished rolling, it used it again, and I was like, huh, I didn't know that was something that was in this game.
They really didn't need to give the dogs in this game NOS.
Dude, I love that they give you the Fallen Knight set like so early in the game. It's such a cool armor
Yeah.
set.
Okay, now every time I die, I'm gonna have to listen to Gale. Oh. I'm stupid. The notched whip is right here by this bonfire. How did I not see that when I looked up where the whip was?
Oh my god. I'm just looking at the damage I'm dealing to these dark wraiths.
Eeh.
I'm worried.
Okay. Risking it for the biscuit, just embering early on in this area.
Oh my god, your poise is insane.
Dude. Dude.
A little spooky.
There's just a lot of spots in this game where they just put a ton of enemies and you can't like get past them. It's like a narrow path and there's multiple enemies.
I find it wild that there's so many enemies that like can be staggered by your rolls, and then sometimes enemies with like absolutely zero armor just stand there and
Right?
like take it.
Oh.
I have done this run to Abyss Watchers so many times.
Yeah.
Like, it hit me like a wave of nostalgia just now.
Are you done if you beat Abyss Watchers?
Yeah,
I'm kind of
it
screwed.
should be.
I don't think I can win this.
It all depends on how, Okay, well, I tried to parry and it didn't go very well. That's how much damage a backstab does? Okay.
Even if I beat Deacons, I don't think I am high enough. I'm gonna be high enough level for my 225s.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't know how many attempts Abyss Watchers are gonna take me, but it is not looking promising right now.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna run through this area successfully. There's way too many enemies. Yeah. Oh my god. There's
attempt 1.
so many enemies in this game that just like teleport when they attack. Like, their combos just cover so much distance. It's so stupid. And now I'm not embered because I'm an idiot.
I will say, if I do end up winning, I'm gonna have to thank you for backing off of row 4, because
Wait.
this is about the
Is
fastest
this not
row I think
the-
I could do.
Did I not kick the ladder down? Oh my god. Shit.
Okay. I don't even know why I have my shield up. Get these, heal. I'm struggling this much on the first phase. I know the second phase gets a lot harder for me, personally. It's easier because you only have one to deal with, but like his fire will catch me so often.
I really thought I kicked down the ladder.
I just got trapped in the corner there. That's so unfair.
Is this seriously such a hard area to run through?
Do be.
Every enemy is so fast. At least there's no dogs.
So I've had 2 attempts at the Abyss Watchers, and I have not gotten further than 1/3 health gone on the first phase.
Very nice.
So don't be too worried,
Well, all
because I'm
all
gonna
it
have
takes
to.
is
I'm gonna have to relearn their moveset.
all it takes is one attempt.
Yeah.
Did I seriously not kick the ladder down, or did I forget where this? No, I totally just grabbed the curse word shield and left.
Oh, come on. Thank you.
I guess if I don't have enough souls after doing the Deep Accursed and the, which I don't think I will, and the Deacons, I have to go kill Curse Red at Greatwood, I think.
To get 25 attunement? What's your attunement now?
I think it's 15.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess the downside of getting 2 objectives that are get a level 25 is that you have to, like, it gets exponentially more
Yeah.
for each level.
Kind of regretting that decision.
I don't know why I healed there. It was just a panic.
I accidentally sent my elevator away.
Oh no, come on. Don't do this to me. Stop, please. Brother. Brother, can you chill out, please?
You still on the first phase?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna win.
I just started the second phase. I have no Estus and I'm at half health, so... I'm gonna have to play him perfectly here. Which I did not. I just totally... I thought off of backstab I'd be able to get a like non-charged heavy
I
attack
forgot
off, but
about this
I
giant.
guess I'm wrong.
This giant will give me some souls. I forgot about that.
I love when you die to Abyss Watchers, how they'll just start running towards the gate to go fight the Dark Wraiths.
Oh, I don't know if I don't have enough like FP. Okay. I get one shot by the giant.
Oh.
Okay. I'll leave the giant, I guess. Or no, he's gonna make it really hard to run through. I really think I need to kill the giant. Oh.
Okay, well...
Well, then I definitely need at least one Ashen Estus Flask.
Huh. I don't think I realized till just now that the Watcher that, like, gets up is, like, just always there.
Hmm.
Like, they're brighter than the rest of them to, you know, because they're actual character models, not, like, objects or whatever. But they just kind of, like, are there on the ground. Okay, well, this definitely isn't the attempt. I've used all my Estus, and he is, like, missing a 10th health. Yeah. Cool.
Like, the second phase one?
No, the first phase.
Oh.
I just was getting caught by all of his attacks. I didn't get any hits off. There's, like, two ways Abyss Watchers can go for me. There is, he goes in for his first attack, I dodge it, get a backstab off, and get a ton of damage off right away. Or... he goes in for an attack, he hits me, and then I basically just get wombo comboed until the second one spawns, and then I have to run away the entire phase until the third one spawns.
Oh, this is so scary, because he can definitely one-shot me.
The giant?
Yeah. Probably partially due to my Fire Clutch ring.
Probably. I'd say it helps him. There we go.
Man, I really should have upgraded my Pyromancy Flame at some point. I'm just not... Okay,
Good damage.
Why am I just, like, mistiming dodges on the giant? Like, it's just one of those things that I would be doing absolutely perfectly if we were recording.
Yeah.
It just feels awful, because I'm not... Like, I look terrible, but I don't do that. Ever. Oh my god.
Oh wait, the same one gets up? I didn't notice that. I'm learning new things about the Abyss Watchers. I did not know that it was the same ones getting up, like, where they died. I thought they were just spawning from the same spots every time.
Huh. Leaving the Deep Accursed there for now. I just need to kill Deacons.
Up, camera? I should have known Abyss Watchers was going to give me trouble.
Wait, which one of these?
I actually kind of forgot how fast you could get to them.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Uh...
Clipping me.
No, that's not the shortcut. Glad I realized that.
Brother. Come on. He's just clipping me with his fire attacks. Which always happens, it feels like, whenever I fight him. Stop.
I definitely have options for getting souls after deacons. Like, I have Stray Demon, I have Curse Rotted Greywood, I have these giants. I have Abyss Watchers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No way!
Well, I'm worried because I think that means you almost beat them. I would assume.
I was like 2 hits away.
Yeah, I've
And
got
he
no
just
chance.
wombo comboed me, dude. Come on. Really?
What? Oh my god. Ugh. So stupid.
Brother, come on. I do still have to get 4 levels of luck.
I think that's 4 levels from the Abyss Watchers. They're like a big boss.
Yeah.
Okay, can I successfully, like, run past this giant? Which I somehow did not do. Yes,
Stop.
I can. Okay. Now, there's one more shortcut to open up. This is such a massive and, like, complex area for the boss to be the Deacons of the Deep.
Yeah. I mean, they are story-wise important.
This is a shortcut, right? Where did I just go?
I actually get turned around sometimes and start attacking the wrong watcher.
Mm.
Like, I totally didn't even... Okay, well...
Okay, well, I hope I don't need that shortcut. Because that's still a pretty far run.
Come on, what? They activated second phase while I was dying. Like... So instead of just letting me die, it had to, like, load the cutscene in and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much how Abyss Watchers has always gone for me. They are quite literally the anti-me boss because of the fact that they're super quick and agile and they just, like, lay on you so hard.
Yeah, I could see that.
It just is super hard to, like, dodge all of their attacks and get hits in because they will, like, almost always counter you. I got hit through the boss wall.
Okay, I'm doing a lot of damage to the Deacons, thankfully.
I mean, Deacons are definitely an easier boss than Abyss Watchers.
Yes, they
so...
can get scary, though, if you're not dealing enough damage fast enough.
Yeah, well, because they
It's
can
just like a
their,
DPS
one-shot
test,
kill.
yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I see a outcome in which I just can't beat Abyss Watchers and you end up beating me. Because I did not practice this boss at all.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people watching me right now are, like, kind of face-palming, because I just keep making, like, little mistakes. Like that.
Oh.
But I don't know. This boss has always been a struggle for me. Ow. I don't even know which one's the real one. They're all in a giant mess
I forget
together.
how this boss works. Just attack the red one. Is all I know. I don't know, like, the magic they're casting, I don't know what that's doing.
Are they making a storm cloud in
A
the
little
sky?
bit, yeah.
Then that's the one-shot kill.
Okay,
Move.
that's where this boss gets a little dicey, is when they're all crowded around and I can't get to the the one I need to be attacking. And... bro. I'm gonna die. I didn't bring enough healing. It's so dumb. That's fine,
The
though.
lingering hitboxes on his flames are insane. The second half of this video is just me dying to Abyss Watchers.
I need more healing.
You know, I'm kind of eyeing that column 1 again, and I'm like, probably should have just gone for that one. All I would have had to do was look upward to get a Soul of a Nameless Soldier.
I would rather be fighting Abyss Watchers right now. It just feels like more of a, what's the word, fight? And less of just a gimmick.
That's mean to Deacons.
Well, so my attack strategy is just do my stomp and then my charge attack, but that takes a while, and I can just get tapped by any of the Deacons to like interrupt it, which means I take a lot of chip damage, and I just kind of ran out of healing on my last attempt.
Oh, come on.
So if I just don't do the big wind-ups anymore, I should be okay.
I thought I could sprint sidestep that. Okay, well, I just healed through damage like 3 times instead of trying to get a safe spot to heal, so...
Very nice. They really couldn't make a shorter run back to Deacons. I think this is the fastest, and I didn't get the elevator. Oh my god. Of course, enemies have to follow you literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Enemies are so fast. I'm literally staggering you with each hit, and he still has time to hit me with an attack in between my attacks. Which are one-handed R1s. It's not like I'm power attacking.
Right. 2 Estus, I can do this. Come on. Oh, that's rough. That moment when the backstab windup is so long they can literally just roll out of it. Okay. Well, this attempt is not looking promising.
Why aren't you following me this time? God, this game is dumb. Send the elevator back up. I should be okay killing Deacons on this attempt. I just didn't have enough healing last time.
No! I was kind of hoping I'd just go sicko mode and end up winning there. I was alive with no Estus on 2 HP.
Oh.
I literally took time out of the fight to pull up my stat screen to see how much HP I had because it was so small.
Oh my. I'll just light attack instead of doing my charges. Yeah, that's definitely smarter.
I would like to, once again, reference the beginning of this video where we said this is probably going to be the roughest of our Dark Souls videos. I think people can tell, at least from my screen, fighting Abyss Watchers, that, like, I'm not really, like, bad. Like, I'm doing, like... I'm still fighting them well. It's just I'm making, like, small mistakes and getting hit by dumb attacks, and those are adding up.
And you don't, like, have the damage to deal with making that many mistakes.
Yeah. I have to, like, backstab, like, 7 times to kill him. Not that I'm, like, only backstabbing, but
Yeah.
just for reference.
So many fireballs. No, don't do this.
Oh my god, what?
I literally can't get to them.
You want to move any faster there, third Abyss Watcher? You just want to stroll on over here?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They're just making a human shield around him.
I mean, I have no advice for you there. I will say, personally, I know you won't agree, but I'm still having fun fighting the Abyss Watchers.
If I had a shorter run
forget-
deck, I would be having fun.
Yeah. I forgot, like, how enjoyable they are to fight. Like, they are hard, but, like, there is, like, a sense of, like, coolness to the fight where, like, I feel really dope. Oh, come on. Okay, well... I don't know, I should just honestly reset. I don't know why I'm even trying to get to second phase on this attempt. No Estus, under half health. Yeah, okay. I can feel it. Like, next 2 attempts, I think. So you're trying to use pyromancies against deacons?
I mean, no, I'm just using my fire axe, and damage is not a problem. I'm two-shotting
Well-
with light attacks.
I was more so saying I could see pyromancies being a problem if you're trying to, like, lob them in at him, because the others would block it.
Yeah. There's just so many of them. I really don't get why people say Deacons is a pushover.
Well, I mean, in any context where you're playing, like, normally, they probably... I mean...
Like with a strong melee build, yes, they're
Yeah.
pushover.
Which is what most people use.
Yes.
That's also why people say Crystal Sage is a pushover. Anything that's, like, magic casting is usually countered by, like, a heavy strength build,
Yeah.
which is what most people use, so the general consensus tends to be that that boss is easier. Like, Abyss Watchers, for instance, could be made easier if I had a big old strength weapon that staggered
Oh,
them.
I did not mean to backstab just a random dude.
Just a random dude. Okay, I said next 2 attempts, and this attempt is going awful. I don't think I have any damage that personally done to the main Watcher.
Nice.
I didn't mean to jump.
Okay, they're making their human shield again.
I have to say, I know I love Dark Souls 1. Like,
Fun.
it is my favorite in the series. But, like, God, I just can't get over how much better combat feels in Dark Souls 3 with being able to stay locked on and, like, run away and,
Yeah.
like...
Oh, that's a lot of souls. Oh, that's more than I thought.
For Deacons?
Yeah. That was like 30,000.
Oh, God. No. I was feeling comfortable. Now I'm dead. I have to do Abyss Watchers again. No. I'm scared. I was
2 more
feeling kind of
levels.
comfortable. I was taking my time.
I need about 10,000 more souls.
Okay. I'm gonna have to kill them like this attempt then.
Well, I don't know how much the Deep Curse is gonna give me, but I can just like kill some random enemies to get that. Honestly,
Yeah, but I'm not even kidding. I wasn't even like fretting. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this for a while. But it sounds like you're getting kind of hard stuck at Deacons, so we'll be good.
I only did 3 attempts. What am I doing? I did this again. This elevator looks like it goes to the cathedral, but it does not.
Okay, that's a good start. Thankfully, the axe that you start with actually has a bit of reach.
Did you just do warrior, I assume?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how they have such inconsistent like class names.
Yeah. Okay. You get hung up on this one because he's about to spawn. It's kind of funny how like it's not just like a me thing. Like I'm sure a lot of people can do this obviously, but like I know when the Abyss Watchers are gonna spawn because I know when the bell chime plays in the song while you're fighting them. So like I can feel it coming and I'm like, yep, the one who's dead is about to come back now.
Oh.
Oh, good. He won the fight. Wait, don't fight me, though. Fight this one. Look, he's right there. I know you do. Yes. No, fight him. Stop.
Oh, let me backstab you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna waste an Estus, just because I have 3.
How much is that? 550 from the Cathedral Knight? Okay.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Heavy attack. Catch him with a light on the roll.
I believe I can just cheese you with fireballs through this hallway.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm learning how to max out damage on Abyss Watchers again.
Please give me like 6,000 or something. Oh no, only 1,500.
My heart is racing.
Oh, what do I do here? I know what I do. I go to kill Stray Demon.
My heart is racing.
Did I use my Deacon Souls? Yes, I did.
No way! You rolled away from that backstab! Thank you for doing the flip. Please give me enough souls.
Oh no. Hey,
Wait, I've been gathering souls from them killing outside.
you win.
How many do I get? 27,000? That should be enough for 4 levels, right?
For how many? Yeah, it's
Oh, and then their
easily-
soul is 20,000. Okay. Whoops. I love that both of our final objectives were to get the levels.
I also love that.
Very fun. Well, friend.
I would like to possibly invoke the in-game time clause.
Okay, but 32 luck.
Oh.
I will leave the game so that we may see how much time.
I do have to still kill this demon.
I feel like we do this a lot.
Yeah. Oh, stop grabbing me, man.
Oh, I know I didn't leave it in the video of the Dark Souls 2 race, but technically by in-game time, Trevor did have less in-game time, but we decided not to really count that because, like, yes, he was saving time by warping and getting load screens and stuff, but in reality, I was wasting a lot more time by having to run to areas and stuff, so, like, I was, like, 2 minutes slower than him, and even then, I feel like I think credits count towards that time, and I let the credits play the entire time, so...
Well, if I die one more time, I'm just gonna not.
What are you fighting?
The stray demon.
Okay. Not to be lame, but I'm gonna go use the bathroom while you're doing
Yeah.
that. I don't know, brother. You're kind of taking a while on the straight.
Done. I absolutely eviscerated him on my second attempt.
Well, you gotta go get the levels first.
I did.
You did?
I'm out. I'm out of the game.
What's your time?
What's your time?
What's your time?
I believe it was an hour 23.
Ah.
An hour 23, yeah.
Mine is an hour 20.
Ugh.
Still, crazy close race. I feel like if you didn't die to Stray Demon that first time,
Yeah, maybe.
might have.
I seriously
might have.
killed him so fast and with I don't think I got hit on my second attempt.
Good race.
Yeah. Good race.
I look forward to doing it again.
Me too.